Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Shannon Lynn Rogers and I am an intuitive mind-body healer. I consider myself a medicine woman, but I realize that not everybody understands what those terms mean, and so I'm going to take a few moments here to just tell my story and kind of raise some awareness around the concept of healing and medicine men and women. So I've been working with the human body professionally for up to almost 21 years now, but I really have been into the human body since I was a little girl. And so just a highlight of my journey is I was a massage therapist, very pragmatic. I still have a very pragmatic mind. I still like to keep my foot rooted into science, but I feel like I have my hands up here into human potential. And I really would love to take all of you on a journey. I hope that this video sets a stage where I can make smaller videos that will carry us into a brand new day of understanding, because there's just so many exciting things that I want to share with you, but it's a lot. My family, friends, and clients are really excited that I'm finally making these videos so I could stop over flooding them in information. And so I'm gonna break it up into smaller little pieces, bite-sized nuggets that we can chew on. Practicing with massage therapy. I had a practice full of people, 10 years and upward. They would see me every week, same problem, same pain, and I would give them a little bit of relief, but never making any forward progress. Well, about 7, almost 8 years ago, I started learning about fascia. And so fascia is so exciting. To me, it's one of the most amazing things we have discovered in the past 20 years. And so if you don't know what fascia is, let me just tell you. Our body is held together with a neuronet, a webbing, much like when you cut into a steak, the marbling, when you cut into a steak, that tissue that's, holding everything together, you have that same tissue in your body. But we have been cutting into the human body for like 200 years. And when we cut into the human body, we made it separate. We made the skeletal system separate from the nervous system. We made the IT band separate from your ilium and your spinal column and your circulatory system, when really everything is held together with this one webbing. And this webbing is fiber optic. That means it conducts light. And so that just gets so exciting. I'll make a video about that later. But when I started applying these principles to my practice with the human body, with people that have been seeing me for upwards of 10 years, everyone was out of pain within a year. Everyone, I didn't freak out anyway, so I might have freaked out a few people, but anyone that chose to stick with me, they all healed, within a year. And then the ones that have continued to stick with me, they're getting younger and younger, and I'm witnessing the most amazing miracles that are happening in the human body just by applying my technique in a different way. And so I could talk about that all day long, but I'm not going to do that today. So when that happened, miracles started happening, bones and tendons and ligaments and things. I became obsessed, really. I still kind of am, but I'm just really into it. And so I say that tumbled me down the rabbit trail, and the rabbit trail led me into understanding this. Your body and your mind cannot be separated. Most people aren't even calculating that you really have a mind that's separate from your brain. You have a brain, but then you also have a mind, and your mind is a field of energy, and you have a conscious part, you have a subconscious part, and you have an unconscious part. And the subconscious part, it's the below surface part. The subconscious part, it's the 80 or 90% part of you, and it's responsible for everything. And then you have the conscious part, which is like the tip of the iceberg, right? Think of the Titanic. It's the part that's sticking out above the surface. And that part is the part that does all the choosing. But that's just the 10% part of it. And so Again, I could get really into that, and I will, but not right now. But your mind is a field of energy that is completely, utterly responsible for every part of your body. So just think about this for a minute. Did you have any conscious thoughts about your digestion today? When you were sleeping last night, did you tell your body to breathe? You know, are you keeping your heart pumping blood and pumping, you know, or are you really responsible consciously for any of the amazing things that are happening in your body right now? And some would say yes, but on the most part, your subconscious is keeping your body temperature, everybody's body temperature at 98.6 degrees. Maybe some of those a little higher that are struggling to heal from this virus right now, or any virus, but even in that, your body's ability to raise its temperature and to heal, all of that is being done by a part of you that I feel that not many of you are fully in touch with, because in my practice, it's been extremely interesting to share this information. And it's a beautiful thing, because we are living in exciting times. And so most people don't understand how our mind is in control of our body, and how our body is in communication with our mind. That's a symbiotic relationship, and there's no separating it. So with that being said, your subconscious mind is the 80% part of you that is responsible for every system in your body. And so if we're not calculating the 80 to 90% part of us, that's 80 or 90% ignorant. And so I just needed to make this little video to raise awareness and to hopefully inspire you all to open your minds and to grasp onto some of these concepts and chew on them, because they're really exciting things that I'd love to share with you all. And I have made a beautiful practice of applying mind medicine and other physical healing modalities that I'll speak about later. But mostly, there's so much science that I want to get to inspire you all. So here's just a little video to just introduce myself, and maybe you guys can get to know me a little more and understand what intuitive mind-body healing is. Thank you for watching my video.